Hi, Elements family. Happy Wednesday. Today I'm going to be leading you through a 30-minute yoga routine. And today we're going to do the routine entirely in the chair. So all you need is a chair and some room around you so that you're not going to run into anything. And let's go ahead and get started. Let's start by scooting forward in the chair so that you're using your own core strength to support your upper body. You're helping to build up that endurance. And we're going to start by stacking all of our joints. So the knees are stacked over the ankles. The thighs are hips width apart. Think about stacking one vertebra on top of the other, sitting up tall so that your shoulders are stacked directly above your hips. Feel the shoulder blades draw towards one another, broadening across your collarbones. You might bring two fingers to your chin and notice if your head is forward, and see if you can slide your head back so that the ears are centered above the shoulders or between the shoulders. So now that you're sitting tall and strong, let's begin to engage some of those deep core muscles, starting with the muscles of your pelvic floor. So in yoga, we call those Mula Bandha or root lock. So you're lifting up through the pelvic floor, and then that engagement travels up to your transverse abdominals, which will wrap all the way around your center here, the lower abdominals, and support your low back. So you might imagine that your navel's drawing in towards your spine, and that those are called Uddiyana Bandhas, or upward flying lock in yoga, in Sanskrit. So Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha are engaged. Now that you're sitting up tall and strong, your core muscles are turned on and firing properly, let's turn to our breath. So you might close your eyes for this part and begin to breathe deeply. And right away you might notice that your breathing was pretty shallow before. And you might realize that, oh gosh, it feels good to breathe deeply. And that's because when you breathe deeply and slowly and evenly, you send a message to your body that all is well, that it's safe to relax and unwind. It triggers the rest and digest nervous system in your body. So let's just take a moment to talk to our bodies through our breath. Breathing slowly and evenly. And a breathing exercise you might practice here is take a moment to count how long your inhale is. So maybe it's a count of 5 or 6 or whatever the number is. Repeat that same number on your exhale so that they're both the same length. And the same depth. And as you relax and breathe, let's take a moment to bring our hands together in front of our hearts and set an intention for your practice. I always like to start the intention setting with a feeling of gratitude, because that gratitude is an attitude that you can practice. So let's call to mind all the things that we have to be grateful for. Maybe you're grateful for your eyesight, or your family, your taste, or your pets. Maybe you're grateful for the sunshine or a beautiful flower. Maybe you're grateful that you get to participate in a yoga class. So take a moment to just really feel that gratitude travel all through your body, opening your heart and shifting your perspective to see the glass half full instead of half empty. And if you'd like to dedicate your practice to a person or a purpose, you might call that to mind here. Now let's go ahead and let our hands rest in our laps and open our eyes. And we'll begin with our cow and cat pose here. So with your hands on your knees, inhale, slide your hands back towards your hips. And as you do that, tilt your pelvis forward. So your tailbone's sticking back, your hips are sticking forward. You've got a nice forward tilt to your pelvis, opening through your chest, finding a little back bend here, opening through your heart. And then let's reverse it. Tuck your tailbone. Feel those abdominals engage as you round your back. And you can reach those arms forward. Maybe they lift off your knees, palms facing one another. Inhale, slide your hands back towards your hips, open your heart. Exhale, round your back, scoop the abdominals in. Inhale, slide your hands back, open your heart. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, this time we're going to open the arms wide to cactus arms with bent elbows. Feel the shoulder blades draw together behind you, engaging the muscles of the upper back. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to prayer, rounding your spine. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale, open your arms wide, all the way wide. And then exhale, lift that right leg. And you might hold on to your thigh or your shin. We're going to take a moment here and just circle out the ankle. And continuing with that theme of gratitude, take a moment to feel grateful for all the places that your feet take you, for all the standing they do, for the balance that they help with, and reverse your circle. Take your toes up and down, and it might seem silly to think about these things, but it's not. It's an amazing function that our feet do for us. So let's go ahead and lower that foot and hug the left leg in. Again, circle the ankle. And reverse your foot. Reverse the circle. Take your toes up and down. And side to side. And then lower your foot to the floor. And we'll walk our feet out wide. So we're heel-toeing our feet out wide, opening through the hips. Let your hands rest on your knees and start to circle your upper body. So we're working on our range of motion here. And I want you to think of using that core stability to help move your upper body. You're stretching through your inner thigh. And then let's reverse it. Take the circle in the other direction. And return to center with your hands still on your knees. Circle those shoulders down and back. And hinging at your hips, lean forward. If you feel like you want an extra challenge here, you can extend the arms behind you, using that core strength to support your upper body. And then with the arms extended behind you, see if you can draw those shoulder blades together. And as you do that, you're opening through the front of your chest, again broadening across the collarbones. And then inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, lower your arms. Inhale, the right arm lifts. And anchor through that right hip as you exhale, side bend to the right. So in yoga, it's all about creating balance in the body. So we're balancing the grounding down through the hip with also the rising up with the arm. Creating space, allowing the light to flow into that right side. And then inhale back to center and exhale, lower your arm. Let's switch sides, anchoring through your left hip. Inhale, the left arm lifts. And exhale, side bend to the right. So think about creating space between each rib. And this is a good stretch if you feel like deep breathing is a challenge for you. This is a way to create more space in the rib cage, to practice expanding those muscles. Inhale back to center and exhale, lower your left arm, walk your feet back in. This time we'll do a cross. We're going to cross the right ankle over the left. You can glue your knees together and then feel that engagement travel up your abdominals here, supporting your low back. Inhale your hands to prayer and exhale as you turn to the right. Inhale, return to center, and exhale, release your hands. Allow that right knee to lower to the side, and exhale, hinge forward, stretching through your outer right hip. Inhale, sit up tall, and you can keep your right leg where it is, or if you like, you can lift that right ankle to your left knee or left thigh. Feeling the right ankle flex to protect your knee. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, sit up tall, and exhale, hug your right leg in and twist to the right one more time. Inhale, return to center, and exhale, uncross your legs. This time, left ankle crosses the right. You might hug those knees a little bit closer, engaging the abdominals. Inhale your hands to prayer as you create length in your spine. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, return to center, and exhale, lower your arms. Allow that left knee to lower to the side, and then exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, sit up tall, and you can keep your left ankle low or lift it up high, and exhale to hinge forward. Inhale, sit up tall and hug your left knee in towards your chest. Exhale, twisting to the left once again. Inhale, return to center, and exhale, uncross your legs. Let's go ahead and extend that right leg out long, and you might have to scoot forward in your chair to fully extend that leg. Circle the shoulders down and back, and then exhale, hinge forward. Feel this stretch travel up the back of your leg. If it feels like it's too intense, you can always, of course, back out of the stretch, lifting your torso. Think about reaching through the heel of your foot. And trying to do this stretch without rounding your upper body. So try to keep the shoulders back and down, the spine long, the neck long. Inhale, sit up tall, bring your hands to prayer, and exhale, twist to the left. So we're twisting away from that straight leg. And then inhale to open your arms wide, reaching the right hand forward and the left arm back. Exhale as your right hand reaches down towards your right leg. Think about opening those left ribs up towards the ceiling. See if you can find a deep breath in this twist. Inhale, return to center, bring your hands to prayer, and exhale, twist to the right. Stay here or inhale, open your arms, reaching the left arm forward and the right arm back, and then exhale as that left hand reaches across and down to your right leg. Again, notice your breathing, this time twisting in the other direction. You might think about some of these postures as a way to massage your body with your breath. So feeling that rib cage expansion, expanding some areas that maybe don't get a lot of movement. Inhale back to center, bring your hands to prayer, and exhale, hug that right leg in, and let's just circle the ankle out again. Take it whichever direction feels good, front to back, up and down, side to side. All right, let's go ahead and lower the right leg. Switching sides, shoulders down and back, extend that left leg long. Heel reaches forward, toes draw in towards your shin. Circle the shoulders down and back, and exhale, lean forward. Feel this stretch. Travel all the way up the back of your left leg. If you've got tight hamstrings, you might need to put a little bend in your knee. You have the option, of course, to extend your arms behind you, building up the strength and endurance of the upper body, the back. Maybe you lean a little deeper into the stretch. Inhale, sit up tall, bring your hands to prayer, and exhale, twist to the right. Open your arms wide as you breathe in. Exhale, reach your left hand down to your left toes or your left leg. Inhale, return to center, bring your hands to prayer. Exhale, twist to the left. Open your arms wide, reach your right hand forward and your left arm back. Exhale, the right hand across and down to your left leg. Inhale back to center, hands to prayer, and exhale, hug that left leg in, circle your ankle. And reverse it. All right, let's go ahead and lower the feet. We're going to walk our feet out wide again. And you might scoot back on your chair, holding onto your seat. We're going to lift our heels and pivot on your toes, taking your knees side to side like a windshield wiper. This is a good movement to help release the low back. And then let's return to center and keep your feet wide. We're going to pivot to the right. And you have a couple options here. The right foot is facing forward, and you have an option to to let that left foot face the front of the room or the front of your chair, or you can step your left foot behind you. So take a moment and find which option is best for you today. Circle the shoulders down and back. Think about zipping those abdominals in. And then inhale, reach your left arm high to the sky. And exhale, side bend towards the back of your chair. So we always want to lean in the direction of that front leg, and also in the direction of your chair so that it's there for support if you need it. Inhale, sit up tall. And exhale, reach your left hand across to your right leg and turn towards the back of the chair. And then inhale, return to center. And we're going to do that same thing facing the left side. So pivoting to the left side of your chair, you have the option to keep the right leg out front or to step it behind you. Circle those shoulders down and back. Inhale, the right arm lifts this time. And exhale, side bend towards the back of your chair and the back of the room. Inhale, sit up tall, and exhale, reach that right hand across to your left leg and turn towards the back. Inhale, return to center and uncross your legs. Let's walk our feet around to the front. And we'll do a couple stretches before our Shavasana. Man, time flies when you're having fun. All right, circle those shoulders down and back. Think about really creating length in the neck. And then exhale, tilt your head to the right. Creating additional length by reaching that left shoulder away from your left ear. You might even slide your elbows behind you. And then come back to center. And exhale, tilt your head to the right. To the left. You can slide those elbows back and really reach that right shoulder away from the right ear towards the floor. Return to center. And let's reach those arms forward. You can interlace your hands and round your back. Inhale, open your arms wide, stretching through your chest. And then exhale, arms down. Let's take one deep breath before our Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. All right, it is time for Shavasana. So if you need to grab another drink of water, you can do that here. And then when you're ready, get in a comfortable position. So maybe you need to pause the recording here and get a pillow or get a jacket to put on so you stay nice and warm. Whatever you need to do, go ahead and do that. And let's start to settle in. You might close your eyes here. And allow all the muscles in your face to soften and relax. Feel your forehead smooth out. Unfurrow your eyebrows. And just barely flutter your eyelids closed. Feel your eyes sink deep into the sockets. Feel your cheeks and your temples soften and relax. Relaxing the muscles even in your lips. Allowing your jaw to feel heavy and sink towards the floor. Creating space between your upper teeth and your lower teeth. Releasing all control of your breath. And you have 5 minutes here to relax and let go. I'll let you know when it's time to start coming back. It's time to slowly start deepening your breathing. Bringing your awareness back to your breath. You might start to sit up a little taller in your chair. And before you open your eyes, just take a moment to notice how you feel. You can start to flutter the eyes back open. And we'll inhale to take a deep breath, sweeping those arms up. Exhale, hands through to heart center. And let's go ahead and bring our thumbs up to between our eyebrows to our third eye. May we all have kind thoughts about ourselves and others. Let's bring our hands close to your lips. May we speak our truth with integrity and compassion. And we'll finish with our thumbs by our hearts. And may your heart always be your guide. Thank you all. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I can't wait to see you next time.